All right, let's just get right into it. Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we are targeting a massive hidden drain on small businesses right now, the dreaded monthly software subscription. You know that sinking feeling when you check your bank statement and see those recurring $20, $40, $50 charges from a dozen different SaaS platforms? Yeah, it's literally eating your margins alive. But what if I told you Google quietly dropped 7 AI tools that kind of make those entire software categories completely obsolete overnight? And the kicker? They are 100% free. We're going to break down exactly how you can completely rebuild your tech stack with these new releases.
Now, I really want you to think about this for a second. What if your competitors figured this out 3 months ago? What if they've been running super lean, moving fast, and you're only just finding out today? I mean, how much ground are you already giving up? Honestly, last month, millions of professionals paid hefty subscription fees for stuff that is now just freely available. The gap between businesses who know about these tools and those stuck paying for old software is widening every single day. You've worked way too hard to fall behind on something so easy to fix.
Think about your reality last month, shelling out heavy recurring fees for web development, custom automations, audio production, graphic design, the whole shebang. Now, compare that to today. You have instant access to those exact same capabilities through Google AI for free. And we aren't talking about some minor, clunky little updates here. We are talking about tools that can literally build web apps, produce studio-quality audio, and generate entire branded marketing campaigns without you ever having to write a single line of code. So the absolute most important number to keep in mind today is 0. Every single tool we are going to audit in this explainer used to cost hundreds of dollars a month when you added them all up. Now, nothing at all. If you have a Google account, you are in. So let's kick off our department-by-department audit and see exactly how we can get your operating costs down to that magic number. Section 1. Reclaiming development and automations. Say goodbye to developer invoices and complex node diagrams.
We are absolutely saying a huge, enthusiastic goodbye to those painful developer invoices and, $50 a month SaaS subscriptions just to build a simple client portal or landing page. That was the old way. The new way? It's a tool called AI Studio. You head over to aistudio.google.com, hit build, and bam, you're looking at a simple text box. That's it. You just use plain English prompts. You really don't need to be a coding wizard anymore to build custom web applications.
The reality of how this works is just wild. Say you need an event registration landing page, right? You literally just type something like, build an event registration landing page with fields for name, email, ticket type with pricing options, and a payment form. Make the design clean and modern. And within seconds, AI Studio's Gemini model maps out the structure, writes the code, and renders a fully working page right in front of you. Don't like the button color? Tell to change. Want your logo in there? Just ask. It updates in real time. If you've ever had to pay someone to build something because you couldn't do it yourself, well, that dynamic just permanently changed.
Which flows perfectly into our next tool for operations, Opal. You can find this at opal.google.com, and it is a total replacement for your expensive automation software. You know those tools with the massive learning curve and those messy, confusing visual nodes everywhere? Yeah, Opal completely removes all of that. Step 1, you just describe what you want in plain English, like create a tool where I enter a topic and the AI gives me 10 viral video titles. Step 2, Opal automatically builds the visual logic behind the scenes. And step 3, you just enter your data and watch the AI run the workflow. It literally takes about 20 seconds to build an internal app.
But the real power here isn't just generating a few video titles. It's the pattern it unlocks for your entire business. Think about your daily processes, client onboarding, lead qualification, or content generation. Any process where you gather information and need an AI to take action on it, Opal turns into a custom tool that you completely own and control. 0 monthly subscriptions, 0 developer fees, 0 complex setups. It's a real game changer. Section 2. Zero-cost marketing and design. Instant brand assets without the agency fees. Look, for small businesses and solopreneurs, visual assets are just a massive, expensive bottleneck, right? Well, we are going to eliminate those agency fees right now. The old way of handling design meant either paying a pro or just wasting hours of your own time trying to make things look half decent. The new way is a tool hidden in Google Labs called Pamely. All you do is paste your website URL right into it. It scans your site, pulls your exact text color codes, grabs your fonts, and analyzes your brand voice directly from your copy. Then, it instantly spits out complete, cohesive social media campaigns that perfectly match your brand. No way, right? Yes way.
Now, just a quick aside on this one, Pameli is currently rolling out and is only available in the US, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand right now. But if you are in those regions, it is phenomenal. Are these designs going to win, high-end Madison Avenue awards? Probably not. But are they professional, on-brand, and completely good enough for your daily campaigns? Absolutely. It entirely wipes out those routine graphic design costs. Okay, but what if you need actual product photography or concept art? The old way required incredibly complex prompting or seriously high-level design skills. The new way? A feature inside Gemini called Imagen Nano Banana. Honestly, you literally just need a napkin sketch and a reference photo. You draw a basic shape, upload it next to a photo of a real object, and just give it a prompt like, turn this object into the shape of my hand-drawn sketch, keeping realistic product photography style. And here is what it outputs in a matter of seconds. You get hyper-realistic product concepts for things like bottles, gadgets, toys, lamps, you name it. You get pitch deck visuals, stunning marketing assets, and super engaging images for social media. You don't need a perfectly engineered prompt anymore, and you definitely don't need a design degree. A rough sketch and a reference image are literally all you need to create incredible product mockups for free. Section 3, Studio, Presentations, and Audio, Polished Media Production compressed into a single workflow. This is where we take polished, high-end media production and compress it into a single, zero-cost workflow. Let's talk about NotebookLM, specifically the Video Overview feature. People seriously underestimate this tool, mostly just using it for basic research. But check out this workflow. Step 1. You upload your heavy documents, internal reports, or strategy guides. Step 2, click the Studio tab, go to Settings, and feed it custom instructions for the exact tone and focus you want. Step 3, hit Generate. In minutes, NotebookLM synthesizes all that dense information and produces a scripted, professional explainer video from scratch. It builds a narrative that sounds like a real production, not some robotic summary. It is an entire content production pipeline, totally free. And what about presentations? The old way was agonizing, right? Copy-pasting text into slides, endlessly tweaking formatting for hours on end. Well, the new way is Gemini Canvas. You take a massive PDF or a business plan, upload it into Gemini, and just say, create a presentation from this. It doesn't just blindly paste your text. It restructures the info, builds out a logical visual hierarchy, and even generates relevant images for each slide in real time. If you want a slide change to green, just type Make Slide Green, and it updates instantly. It hands you a presentation-ready deck in moments. Finally, let's talk about audio. Platforms that generate studio-quality multi-speaker audio can easily cost you $20 to $40 a month. For a small business producing training materials or podcast intros, that really adds up over the year. But today, we're taking that cost straight down to zero. Inside AI Studio, there's a speech and music interface that basically gives you a studio-quality podcast without the studio bill. You select a model, open multi-speaker mode, and drop in your text. The voices don't just flatly read the lines, they actually react to each other. The pacing is incredibly natural, the tone is totally conversational, and the dynamic between the speakers sounds genuinely authentic. You can download the file in a couple of clicks for client-facing explainers or internal comms. The cost of professional voice production, it literally just dropped to zero.
Section 4, your new free tech stack, the ultimate business makeover.
So we've audited the departments, and now it's time to bring it all together. I highly recommend grabbing a screenshot of this cheat sheet. Look at the business needs here. Web apps, automations, design, presentations, audio. Then look at the old paid solutions that were just draining your budget, SaaS subscriptions, expensive agencies, premium voice apps. And finally, look at your new reality, AI Studio, Opal, Pameli, Gemini Canvas, and multi-speaker audio. 7 tools, 7 paid software categories replaced, $0 spent. Which brings us to our final thought. You now have the tools. You have absolutely no subscription fees holding you back. The barriers to entry have been completely removed. So my challenge to you is this. What are you going to build in the next 5 minutes? Open just one of these tools today, play around with it, and see the difference it makes for your own business. Drop a comment below and let me know which of these tools surprised you the most. I am genuinely curious to hear how you guys are going to use them. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.